Morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Decided to play more of this thing. I don't know. It's fun in a lot of ways and disappointing in a lot of other ways. There's Miles. Just got done snuggling him for a while, so he's probably gonna come over and yell at me for a while. Right. Maple. Yep, you awake. Say hi to everybody, please. She's shy. Alright. So she's functioning. Fantastic. This one's been difficult, but like it's hard and you die a lot and you gotta expect that, but there's just so many tiny fixable things that this game is doing that's bothering me. It's very disappointing because there's so many really cool things here also. So I'm disappointed about that. But I guess like the main thing is just the dialogue is just bad. And a game like this is all about lore and it's story driven. People talking to each other. So that's a like you don't need good story to have a good game. But if your game is story driven, you have to have good dialogue. That's how it works. And this game just dropped the ball. So it kind of sucks. But do the best you can. Trying to enjoy what's there. It's just very conflicting.
Hey, Ellie.
I don't know. We might get into it and just have fun. Where was I? Okay. We were in the swampy area, I think. Not sure how else to describe it, but I mean, hold on. Actually, it might tell us. Yeah, swamp. Right. Yeah, we were over there and had a rough time of it. What do we got? Money. My gear ended up being very nice. Can I unequip a weapon? No. Okay, well. Then. I mostly just like I want like I'm not gonna use this sword, but if it looks cool, if I have to have one on my back, I want it to look cool, right? That's half decent. This one here just reminds me of Guts from Berserk, his first sword, not the really big one that he got later, but the first one. I'm getting vibes off of that. If nothing else, we've been having this one on since the beginning, so let's give this one a shot. It really is just I'm looking at aesthetics here because I'm not going to use the thing. Oh, that's fine. All right. Actually, let's look. Did we need to upgrade anything else? I don't think we. More steel for that. Resist poison. I don't know if I've been poisoned yet. as far as I know, like, I haven't noticed if I have, so either I haven't or it's not that big of a problem. Forgot you could run in this game. Alright. We were doing some side quest stuff. I usually enjoy doing side quest stuff because you get stories and you work with NPCs and like you get to be part of the game world. I'm really just not looking forward to it. Like the character you play as is so unlikable. It kind of just ruins it for me. You end up with like branching dialogue paths, and every single option you can choose is just some form of insult to the NPC. Like, I went out of my way to help this person. Why are you forcing me to insult them? That's not why I'm here. I hate it when games make you like I'm playing as this character. Let me be this character. We're like stuck with someone that we want to see dead. That's too bad. Ooh. This thing can give you steel. I'm about to cheat. Don't care. I'm doing it. Nothing else I've found has steel as an option. And actually, I don't think I like this one very much. It's probably better than what I'm wearing, but you know, with the upgrades I've already added, might be alright. And I really want that steel. I really want that steel. I'm gonna cheat. We're cheating. Steel is so rare in this game, and they have the balls to charge 200 gold for it. Yeah, cheating. Beautiful. Oh God, lovely. Chef's kiss. I need one more steel for that. How would I go about making steel? Hold on. What does steel need? Steel needs, so I would need Ellie. I would need 6 more refined metals because we're already using those 4. Refined metal, that'd be 24 more raw metal. So let's talk to the blacksmith, see how much 24 raw metals would be. You'd think we'd be saving a little bit of money because he doesn't have to cook them or anything. It's still not funny. Alright, right here. I'm kind of on the fence. I may just wait. Well, I don't know. Because these are the first gloves we have, so I've got to assume we'll find some better ones soonish. Those ones you start with. Yeah. Yeah. And this one we could, I don't want either of these really. I was thinking like poison might be nice because I have 0 poison resistance currently, but that seems like steel is very hard to come by. That's also 4 gems. Yeah, nah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's just take our steel blessing and proceed. We're just going to hold on to it for later. No reason not to. You though.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
This guy here, you can tell he's meant to be like a douche. Like you're meant to not like him. He's the most likable character so far, and it's very backwards. Oh, right.
Show me what you have for sale.
Like their way of making him unlikable was to make him like full of himself. Everyone else is worse, like a lot worse. But it's backwards and awful, right? All right. 24 raw metal. Wait, they're 1 gold each. Oh my god. Yes. Give me. Oh, that was selling them. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. Nope. 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 Oops. Like 1 gold each. Yes. Please. Oh. I hate this game. Do we have to redo the, I think we have to redo the thing. Hold on. Yeah? Yeah, we have to redo the thing. Please? Yeah. Cool. And then there was some... Let's look for treasure. It's easier to find treasure at nighttime, which is also feels a little backwards, but that's probably okay because you saw how it was glowing over here. That's how you tell where you can pick stuff up at. It'll glow. And in the daytime, everything is so bright you can't see that glow. So it's just like I understand why it's easier to find at night because it's glowing, but thematically you'd think it'd be much harder to find stuff at night in the dark. I don't know how you'd fix that besides like just make it stop glowing at night, which would be very annoying. Or I guess like I don't mind the fact that it's easy to find at night. I wish it wasn't harder to find during the day, you know what I mean? That's the part I have a problem with. Because having it be easy to find at night is just a player convenience thing. I get that, but yeah. Oh, we went the wrong way. Hold on. I'm like, why are we outside? Alright. So we should be good on equipment. We've been getting beat up by monsters and stuff real bad, but I think it's meant to be a difficult game. It hasn't been like Dark Souls level of difficult, but I've bumped into enemies who are just like, if you're not careful around them, they will one-shot you. It's, you gotta be, you have to pay attention. I kind of like that. I like a game that makes you pay attention. You don't get like when you're so strong, you don't have to pay attention anymore. You can just like mash the attack button and you'll be all right. It's a little satisfying because you worked hard to get that strong, but like it just takes the fun out of combat away at that point. So I feel like there should be a balance, you know. With this, yeah, it's like you have to be paying attention. Okay, so this is the refugee camp they were talking about. We stumbled upon that. The sun's coming up, or is up, or whatever. That's another thing. This time moves in this game, so the sun sets and rises, which is a thing I really want to like. I don't know if it impacts much besides the lighting, is all. Which would be fine, but with drastically different lighting, areas you already know you're just gonna get lost. Like minute to minute paths you've just been down look completely different, which I'm sure is something to get used to. It's like that probably isn't even a bad thing. It's just I notice I get lost really easily, but that's more of a me problem. I think, okay, like, I'm probably mostly just mad that they didn't utilize it more, because that's a really cool mechanic. Like, you put in the effort to do that. You should have, like, shops open and close. You should have NPCs in different areas based on the time of day, like, you know, like Skyrim would do. It seems like all it does is lighting, which is disappointing. Okay, we're doing quest stuff. Let's get back to quest stuff. That's the main quest. Gotta find the lair of the werebeast. We did the safari quest. Do I get anything for that, or is that just like... Alright, fine. Talk to the steward about Velenor's problems. Talk to Marina, the dispensary healer. Okay, I wanna give an example of what I mean when I say the character you're forced to be is unlikable. Like, you don't have a choice. Like, you get dialogue options. They're all bad. You'll pick one that seems pretty, like, innocuous, like, just, yeah, it's a nice thing to say. And she'll say it in such a, like, not the one you picked. She'll flavor it up by being just extra mean. Like, really. So, this side quest, talk to Marana, the dispensary healer. We went about that because I was talking to the guy in charge of this village. And he said that they're running low on resources, and the lady responsible for dispensing food, like, she's the healer, she rations out the food to people. He says she's been doing a bad job and they're running out of food because she's too, like, generous. She's too generous feeding people who need to be fed. Without missing a beat, my character asked if we were supposed to kill her. Dude didn't ask. Just, yeah, she's giving out too much food. Alright, we should kill her. We're meant to be the good guy. What is happening? It's just, it ruins the experience for me. Like, why do I have to play as this character? Or why can't you give me the option to be a jerk? Instead of just, everything we do is just miserable. It's very unpleasant. Alright, fine. It's going to be my ramble done until we bump into another situation where something like that happens, I suppose. Can I talk to Marana without killing her? That's my question. Because if we can't, I'll just stay away from her, I suppose. You?
Miss Vulcan, what brings you here?
I've got a few questions I'd like to ask about this village.
I imagine there are few who are better placed than myself to answer them.
The healing house. It's a pretty good thing for your village, huh?
Or are you going to volunteer to burn it down?
As time has gone by, the healing house has drawn refugees to the swamps in ever greater numbers and dissuaded some malingerers from returning to their families. When it opened its doors a year ago, the sense of relief was palpable. It was run by a couple, an elf doctor and his apothecary wife, who clearly were no strangers to the healing arts. Thanks to them, we were spared many plagues.
You want to go find some new plagues and bring them in?
On, the endless tide of refugees continued to flow through our gates until we could harbor no more. 6 months ago, our worst nightmares were fulfilled. Our elf doctor fell ill and died. Since then, Mirana has soldiered on without rest, alone. I do not know how much longer she can keep going. The refugees just keep on coming. And I fear that poor woman is beginning to crumble under the strain. It's not surprising.
Just stop. It's just like, it's like I would love to go through these dialogue options and chat and know more about the world, but it's like every time you run the risk of just more unpleasantness. Just,
We'll talk again later.
yeah, sure. Does that count towards my quest? Talk to the steward about Velenor's problems. 1 of 2. Oh, so there's another
Miss
quest,
Vulcan,
maybe?
what brings you here?
Let's talk about work.
So I already talked to him about work. Hold on. You know,
Your sentries. How can I put this? At first I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries, but their poor results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you, however, that he is of a somewhat stubborn nature.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen.
I realize that I'm starting to grade her words on a curve. Like I'm just trying to find any little thing to compliment about her. I can get that, you know, security's important. You gotta be mean to guards sometimes because, like, you know, people's safety's at stake. I get that, but maybe just don't be such a dick all the time. Alright. Talk to Mirana, talk to Mason. Alright. The map actually lets you know where your stuff is. So you see each of those is doorways that lead to a new loading area. But that book with a 2 on it, a book with a 2 on it lets you know it's a side quest through this door. Like, it'll let you know there's a loading area. Like Skyrim does, but it actually gives you this nifty, well, I mean, Skyrim gives you a map too, I suppose. Kind of like this one better, to be honest. A little bit. Yeah. Personal preference like this. But if it has a 1 on it, that's a main quest thing. So that's nice, I like that. They're all in one place by each other. I was gonna say, I didn't like running around with this map up, but in all honesty, you stop noticing it when you just start looking at stuff. I do. I actually don't mind this. Okay, so that's the blacksmith. So I'm wondering if you bump into more shops, if they would appear on the the heads-up display here. Likely. So I don't think he was there until I bumped into him. Still look out for treasure and stuff. I'm gonna call it treasure. It's an RPG where you can steal stuff, so we're calling it treasure and not theft. Hi, Ellie. You can break stumps in this game and they have stuff in them. It's weird. There's like gems and bones inside. I'm not doubting, I just want to know why. Ah, gotcha. Well, I hope you had a nice trip. I appreciate you stopping in, Amber. Hey, sweetie. Ellie says hi also. Happy to hear from you. But yeah, no, you, Amber here was going to go see, I mean, isn't that your boyfriend in Greece? Unless I'm mistaken. That's what I was saying. I hope you had a nice time. Computer. This game makes my computer lag really hard when I'm trying to type in chat. There we go. Maple, say hi to Amber. Please. Okay, you'd think there'd be something over there, but maybe later. What's over here? I'm just kind of like looking around for right now. No, don't. Oops. Oh no. I'm sorry, friend. Stuff to look forward to next time, though, maybe. And still, getting to see each other, that's nice, too. Oh, man, I miss having a person. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I thought you... in my brain, that didn't sound right. Like, I'm like... If he was from Greece, I feel like I would have remembered that, but... Okay, yeah, alright. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Spend time together, that's nice. Hey, we got the same... Oh, it's Buffalo! This gentleman's name's Buffalo. And he's named after my favorite dip. He's a good guy. Alright. There's an hourglass over here, so I want to see what that's all about. Treasure? Stump? Okay, we found a gemstone in the stump. Lovely. I'm not going to question it. I'm glad I got a gemstone. Good night. Love you too. Definitely not been over here. You can tell because I left a stump unsmashed. Oh, these are my peeps. Hold on. Wait. Is this... I'm worried I'm bumping into the main quest, and I don't want to do that until we've done more side stuff. So hold on. Find the lair of the werebeast. Well, I mean, this isn't the lair of the werebeast, so... there's treasure over there. Hey, Captain. Bye, Captain. Yeah. Fantastic. This gentleman here is my captain. I'm not very impressed either, but he's a pretty beefy man. Respect. Just a mountain of a human being. I like him a lot more than I like my character, actually, but that's really not saying much, is it? Oh, we can sleep? What is sleep? I mean, yeah. Cool. I actually really like that because going out in the wilderness at night is kind of frustrating. It's just it's pitch black. It's impossible to see anything. And that's realistic, actually. I'm not sure if I hate that or not because it makes fighting stuff at night difficult. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But I didn't want to have to wait around town until the sun rose again. So having that as an option really means you don't have to wait. You can just fast forward. But if you stay out in the wilderness too long, you get penalized for that. And I think that's actually really cool. I like that. So I mean, there's some cool stuff here. There's some unfortunate stuff here. I think that's a nice way they did it. Like I said, I wish day and night only affects the lighting. And there's like that seems like a missed opportunity to me. But can't complain. I think it's nice they did it that way. Okay. Oh, this was like where I was before. But it was dark, so I couldn't see anything. Oh, we're probably about to die again, actually. We got murdered by these things right here. Let's find out. I was playing the music like they're coming after me. Yeah, they see me. There's no way they don't see me. I was gonna say, is she already knocked out? She's almost fully healed. What can I do here? What's she doing? Oh, she's blocking. Hold on, I have a thing for that. Hold on. Can I? Hey. So I don't got a hotkey, but I know I do have a fireball. There we go. And that one's stationary, so that one won't be a problem. Look at her healing me. She is such a good companion. She really is. If she's ever not in danger, she just heals you. That's what that red stuff is. Alright, I'm healed up enough. This thing's not going to be an issue. Or maybe it will be. Christ. Okay. Never mind. Have another fireball? Hold up. Fireball? Fireball? Thing hits a lot harder than I thought it did. Alright. Yeah, you can't just tank damage like I want to. Yeah, during the day this is much more manageable. She's really good at healing you though, ain't she? Oh, but also, Amber, I said this before last time I seen you, but happy birthday. Congrats on leveling up. You're stronger now. I'm proud of you. Got some more dudes. Yeah. Oh, there's a few of them though, ain't there? Yeah. Oh, Christ. Oh, okay, yeah. You can't just, rush in all willy-nilly. That didn't work out. Guys, can I call a timeout? Is that a thing I can do? Am I allowed to call a timeout? Okay, never mind. just gonna leave me alone. That's another weird thing in this game. Not unheard of. Yeah, so the fight's over. It's not unheard of, but it makes it kind of like... I think it could have been done a lot better. Enemies in this game have a very specific threat area. Like, somewhere around here was their threshold, and once I stepped past that line, no matter how close they were to me, they decided that they were done fighting me. They went back to their places. It's a little disappointing. I mean, I survived, and I don't know if I would have otherwise, but I might have, and I was kind of curious to see if I was going to survive that. And then one-on-one, I just blend these things. It's horrifying. One-on-one, it's not only not a fight, it's hilariously not a fight. Oh, treasure. Ah. Well... Stop it. Hold on. Let me, our stats look like? Getting close to level 12. Alright. Yeah, let's head back. There wasn't a lot I needed over here. I just recognized that this is the area we were having a hard time with last stream because it was dark. So I wanted to see if we could do any better in the day. Still had a very rough time there. I had 2 of them left. I like to think I would have been able to kill those last 2, but now we don't know. I'm a little disappointed.
Really? Dang.
Alright, we do have a couple side quests to do though. If we want to mix it up a little bit, we can go out into the wilderness and kill some giant spider monsters. Trying to get better about using my magic. But like, I'm also refusing to put any points into my magic, so... Just probably really stupid. Like, excessively. Even for me. Because your magic's meant to be your strong thing. But you get your fire powers in this game from a demon, and I'm a paladin, so that's a no-no. Still gonna do it, not gonna level it up. Just because that fire sword is so useful. And actually, oh, those are the ones we were gonna sell. Yeah, okay, we can sell those. 24. We spent 20. 2 more levels will have the master one unlocked. assume we put all the points into that one. What is over here? Just out of curiosity. Is that just like a stronger fireball? Oh, that would be nice though, wouldn't it? Heavy weapon. Assault. For warrior stance only, that's the thing. That's too bad. Okay, this one doesn't say warrior stance only though. This one just says ability to interrupt. It might, like, it doesn't mean it still wouldn't be warrior stance only. I'm just looking at it like, wait, parries attacks from the side. Yeah, I wish I knew. Parry. Oh, okay, so they call it a specific thing depending if you're in a warrior stance or a ranger stance. That's confusing. Okay. Well, never mind. Let's look at our feats. What do we got for feats? Intense. Got screwed over with our last one, so we want to not do that. Greater chance of finding items. Finder, Snooper. Is that what we wanted? Hold on. And all of these are for different weapons, right? Let's see. Sword, hammer, axe, fire, fire, bow, trap. Right. Okay. Ooh, that might do it. Takes fewer ingredients to make other ingredients. I feel like that's going to be very helpful. Okay, I think crafting is where it's going to be at. Hold on. Objects cost 20% less. Ooh, okay, yes. Yeah, let's do that. Although this one still is tempting. I mean, they both cost, we won't be able to do that for another level and a half for either of them, so I guess that gives us time to think about it. Treasure. Until I can spot treasure from a mile away. I got a sense for it. It's like a spider sense, but instead of keeping me safe, it helps me steal stuff. Alright. These people are on the map.
A good day to you, soldier. I do believe that today is your lucky day.
Really? Well then, what are you gonna try to sell me?
Sell? Oh, now you're trying to make me feel bad. No, unfortunately I have nothing left to sell. Other than some first-hand information that will surely be of use to you.
Information? What information?
Hey, you know what? Some kind of reward would be appreciated. It's just that with the war, we have so little left.
Here, take this. What do you got?
Apparently, the Red Scribes have found a way to win the war. They found someone capable of breathing fire, who's gonna burn up the Ice Lords just by looking at them.
I don't believe it. You took my money for that? You fucking with me?
I swear, it's true. Please, we're starving.
I'll let it slide this time. But don't you ever try to rip me off again unless you want to start peeing in a bag.
Oh, I was very close to. I was very close to giving to charity and being a good person, but she ruined it. That's what I did. I don't care about like information. All right, yeah, sure. Didn't do it for information. I just wanted to give the poor guys some money, and she's got to be mean about it. Big, good morning. How are you doing?
I wanted to ask you.
I appreciate you.
Have you ever met the steward?
He came to see the refugees several times, but I never spoke to him. I got the impression he couldn't stand us. He's the boss and we're the little people, see?
I did. At the end of last stream, I passed out for just a very long time. My medication that helps me sleep makes me sleep for a very long time. So I'm never sure when I'm going to wake up. I think it was like, oh Christ, it had to have been like 7 or, I don't know. It was, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking yesterday. One of these days I woke up at like 7 p.m. and it was wild.
How are things
How are
going
you?
with the guards?
Did you
We don't see
get,
them too
I'm
much
assuming
around
you
here.
did get some sleep.
They're basically here to guard the village. They don't give a shit about the refugees.
The steward, I think, is the bad guy
I
here. He
hope
seems
the
like a
steward
bad
said
guy.
that he's not counting too much on them to keep him safe.
And like while this character insists on being mean to everybody, it won't let me attack anybody. So I can't attack the steward. It's rough.
You ever hear about
Okay, yeah, I figured if you did that would have been weird.
The village?
Everybody's talking about it, so yeah, I've heard things. But there are animals everywhere out here. You can hear them howling and snarling all over the place during the night.
Oh, did you eat though? That's also important. Make sure you eat. You better be eating. Don't be mad.
Right.
Alright.
I'm leaving.
Okay, I mean, with all the stealing I do, I can give money to people every once in a while, right? That's only fair. Oh, you can't go over there. Yoink. Get out of my way. Ah. Hey, I'm glad. Delicious, that makes it even better. It's tough out there. Okay, so there's another... Oh, Buffalo. That wants me to talk to Buffalo. That's him up there. Right. No, we're doing quest stuff. Let's actually do that quest stuff that we were wanting to do. So they would be up here past Buffalo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do side quests in here. I gotta talk to people. Hey, Mason.
Spit it out, or should I just put my boot in your arse?
Oh, I remember you. Yeah.
Could you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds?
I hate this game,
please?
and all the dialogue is
The
bad.
steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't he think I got enough on my plate? Now he sends me some ore blade from God's nowhere. Hey, as long as it ain't me is paying for you, hey? You wanna help?
That's 2 whole lines of dialogue without any profanity. I'm actually
Get to the point
surprised.
before I set
Like,
a
not even
torch to
joking.
your
I'm
breath.
surprised.
Alright, take it easy. No need to get nasty, eh? You wanna help? Yes or no?
Is the game
Keep
turning it
talking.
back around? Is that it?
For a
Is that
start,
it?
I'll try and find one of my patrols that's gone missing.
Oh.
First, I thought maybe one of those outfits
I mean, last time I talked to this guy, it was all about like
somewhere.
I mean, besides the more flavorful words I'm refusing to say, something about whores,
Guess I could go back and check.
I just don't like talking to people in this game because it's always very unpleasant. The dialogue, no matter who you talk to, is always bad.
Would be useful helping out the sentry.
It's just people just like,
It won't be luxury. I don't know if you
I understand there's a war going on and it's a land full of giant spiders and zombies. I get that. If they're probably in a bad mood, that's fair.
have my blessing.
It just gets very, it just,
It's what all
When
those
it's
fucking
constant,
mercenaries dream of. All
it
right.
just, it makes it very unpleasant. Like, why do I want to save these people if they're all like this?
Arsehole of virtue, but being armed like a bunch of tramps we can do without. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of tricks while you're at it. A bit of training. Couldn't do no harm.
I'll train your men later. And I can come up with a program that's adapted to their abilities.
Whatever you like. Don't hang around too long, though, or the creatures in the swamp will take care of them before you get a chance.
I'm going.
Right. That's just unfortunate. I gave this example earlier in the stream, so I don't want to beat it into the ground, but I'll tell you, the best example of this, we're stuck with this character. This is who we are. We have to be this character. And this character we are is so unpleasant. It gives you dialogue options, but every single option, no matter what, is just the worst thing you could possibly say to another human being. We're talking to the steward about how there's a shortage of supplies. There's a soup kitchen, essentially. This lady volunteers and she distributes food to the refugees, and they've been running out of supplies because they think she's too generous, feeding the needy. And my character, without being prompted, volunteered to kill her to resolve that issue. I want the bad guys to win. I want everyone in this game, I want them all to be dead. Oh, Christ. Alright. What's happening? Find Mason's men who disappeared into the swamp. Find a smith. Okay, I mean, I know who the smith is, and this doesn't seem time dependent, so... Let's save the game and go see if we can find that guy. It's a little bit of an issue because it's going to be dark really soon, but that'll be alright. Keep forgetting we have a run option. No stamina either, you can just run. Alright. Oh, he's way out there. Hold on. Monsters. Ooh, yes. But also... Can I not climb? Are you not letting me climb? Okay. That's fair. Okay. Until the fight's over, because it lets you pick stuff up. Okay, I'm not worried about, like, I don't mind having to have fought those guys. I was just, like, if we're late to rescue this guy now, that's going to be really an issue. Although that weapon is called Fate, and I love that. Hold up. Hold up. I don't even know what it does. I want it. It's a good question. I mean, this seems like, I mean, it's dependent upon area, of course, because like the beginning of the game, there's like zombies and stuff, and now here it's just giant spiders, Rarely you'll get like a pod mushroom thing that spits at you, but mostly just spiders. Okay, it's not X'd out yet, so I don't think we failed it yet. Oh, Fate is one of these. I'm sad about that. Or we can sell it. Oh, there's a bush with whippy vines that likes to vine whip you. Yeah, forgot. Christ, how far out here is... Whoa. Okay. Oh, this is all new. Hold on. Alright, at least I've not been. Or have I? Hold on. Oh, we're about to run into monsters, aren't we? Likely. Oh, there you are. Oh! Guys. Jesus. Stop. Well. It's disappointing. And when you fight multiple things at once, it's just like it's so hard to attack because they stagger their attacks. You always have to be blocking because at any given time, one of them is going to be hitting you. It's like, what are you supposed to do in that situation? Of course. Oh, okay, we got a steal. If nothing else, this is worth it, just for that steal. Like, if this guy dies, that's sad, no? You know, it's worth it for that steal. There's a war going on, steel is very expensive. Yeah, you can't just immediately face your enemies. And sometimes trees just decide that you can't see combat. Ah, that's fine. Oh! Fair. Good. God damn it. Mmm. Oh, and yeah, we can't escape because you can't interact. You can't climb ledges if you're in combat. Right. See, well, the thing about Dark Souls. Let's compare this to Dark Souls for a second. Ellie, come on. The thing about Dark Souls is you can, if you're smart, you can aggro one enemy at a time and fight them on your terms. Like, you're always, in Dark Souls, you're always wildly outnumbered. Things are stronger than you, and that's just how it is. So you play smart. You lure out one enemy at a time. You fight them on your terms. Use the terrain to your advantage, all kinds of stuff. This game, no matter what you do, you're always going to pull aggro from everything around you. You get in combat, the entire swamp is descending on you. You have to fight 6 things at once, you're going to have a bad time. Big, I appreciate you. Good night, hope you get some good rest. Ellie. So there's no way to get over there without killing those things. We can't kill those things, so I guess sorry, buddy. Sucks for you. We can't be bothered to climb a ledge. So you know. Oops. So there's really no way around that. And yeah, there's one path here. This is it. All right. Okay, what else can we do then?
If you can't compete, you can't eat. And you know eat rhymes with sweet. And I'm gorgeous over here, boy. We honeybees over here.
We do be honeybees. Thank you, Pig. It's important to be reminded every once in a while. Appreciate it. I never thought about using a fireball as the surprise. I didn't think it worked that way. Okay, let's do that. Ellie's just laying on my desk being precious.
These poor guys are dog meat. But their equipment still seems to be in good shape.
Of course. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Don't care. I don't see how we could have got here any faster. Alright.
Mason will be relieved that his men didn't make too much of a mess of their weapons and stuff.
Christ. Okay. Thank you. That's nice. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Or... wait. Or it is what I wanted to do. Hold on. Ew. Now it's not a time crunch anymore. Let's get some stuff, I suppose. Hold on. Oh god, those look so stupid. What kind of enchantments do you have, though? Sorry, we can sell them or scrap them or, you know. Is this over here that mimic we bumped into the first time? Well, it doesn't seem like it, actually. Nematode, good morning. How are you doing, friend? Hope you've been doing well. Ellie's curled up on my desk napping and being sweet, so she says hello.
You sweetie.
Let me try to... She's like nearly on top of my mouse, so this is hard to manage, but here we go. Hold on. Maple, say... You good? Maple, say hi to our friend, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. Right. It's over here. Wait, there's actually stuff over here? Hold on. Hold up. Okay. Oh, this is where we came from. There's just a wall you have to climb. Okay. Yeah, last time we went down this way. So... Or no, that's the only way. Okay, I'm very confused. Right, let's go this way. Oh, dang, I'm sorry. I mean, it's nice to have new stuff, though. Hashtag treat yourself. Apologize if that was louder than I didn't intend it to be that loud. I'm sorry. Forget that I'm a very loud snapper. So, you know, you so rarely snap. Hey, you like fun, Alto? Invited to a birthday party. That does sound like fun. Plus, cake. It's very important. Ellie, I love you. She's messing with my mouse and it's moving my camera around. And Ellie, I love you dearly. Stop. Ellie, if you bite me, you're grounded forever. I mean, if you're fast enough and no one can catch you, yeah, you can get all the presents you want. Oh, fruit is just nature's fruit. So that's nice too. Big fan of fruit. I like fruit. What kind of fruit you like? What kind of fruit did you have? Give me dem deets dough, please. Right. Oh, that's a fun party. Those are some gifts I wasn't expecting, but that's nice. That's fun. So like, that's the thing. Part of my side quest requires me to find the blacksmith. I've been dealing with the blacksmith, and in a good game, it would already have that checked off if you started a quest and you already knew where this guy was. Oh. Spiffy gold bee emote you got there, by the way. Yeah, that bid emote. Ooh. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Big fan of watermelon. I think I prefer cantaloupe to honeydew, but it's still tasty, especially if it's really ripe. Ooh.
Show me what you have for sale.
Aw, friend, that is adorable. Thank you. You're a treasure, and I need you to know how fantastic you are all the time. It makes my heart happy. Oh, that's so sweet, though. Fred, you're wonderful. Okay, so I could stand to get some new gloves. Is that about it?
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
It just says a lot about you, the fact that you're so excited talking about the gifts you got for other people. Like, you see that a lot sometimes. People who just like love giving gifts because they like to see other people happy. That is precious. Oh my goodness. That is wonderful. I'm happy for you, friend. Plushies be making good gifts, though. I recognized that a while back. I used to, my ex-fiance, I used to get her plushies periodically, and she was always happy about it. Make good gifts.
Get that forge cooking. We've got work to do. I don't want to see so much as a dent in the guard's armor. And we need some
Jesus
weapons
Christ,
that
you're
can
asking
patch
someone
them
for
up.
help and you're being just a dick about it. I hate this character so much.
Worthy of the name. Sorry, but if what you want were possible, it
I
would have been
don't
done long
want
ago.
to play this anymore.
What's more, I'm not really a blacksmith.
It,
If you want an assembly
every
of weapons,
single interaction that this character has is just them being as rude as possible. Okay, let's go number by number. This one's a threat. This one's an insult. This one's also an insult. So this one you think would be the good option. I would guess that she's gonna find some way to make it insulting also, though. So that's good. You like that?
anything you can possibly bring me. Metal, leather, coal, preferably in large quantities. A dozen or so pieces of each would make a start, I suppose.
I'll take a look around and see what I can find.
Oh my gosh, she didn't insult anybody for 2 whole dialogue boxes. I'm shocked. That's so... Friend, you're melting my heart. That's so sweet. I'm happy for you. That sounds really nice.
I'll be back.
So, like... Find Smith. Collect 10 pieces of raw material. Okay, I was gonna say, I should have already had those, so I had to stop talking to him so I could give them to him. Refined metal. Say I need 5, I need 1 more. Yeah, 5 pieces of refined metal, so... Out of curiosity, though, what colors did you go with?
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Wait, you said you made them. I'm sorry, my brain just now... Sometimes my brain doesn't absorb pieces of information. You said you made them. That's amazing. I didn't know you had that ability.
I'll get you something to work with.
Lovely. You've brought me a bit of everything, and that's the start. When you've brought me twice as much, then I can begin.
Are you kidding me? Twice as much? Why didn't you tell me that before?
You must be hard of hearing. Perhaps you should get yourself a horn for your ear. I specifically told you that this was just to start with. You've given me enough.
That does sound nice. It's a good color combination.
Enough to equip the entire guard. I must have more raw materials.
I'm a Ravenclaw, so I understand.
And if I find a horn, I'll save it for you. But I wouldn't count on me putting it in your ear. I'll be back.
Alright. We already have quite a bit. I'm assuming just 5 more pieces of refined metal. And that's it. I mean, I'd love to if you don't mind, but I always get excited seeing like things that my friends make. That's very impressive. Okay. So I need 3 more raw metal. I should be able just to buy it from
You
him.
have returned. What is your desire?
Show me what you have for sale.
Yeah. Could have just bought the refined metal, but... Nah, it's fine. It'll be alright. I mean, that's a genuine skill. Like, that's, that takes ability. So I'm actually impressed by that.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
I don't have enough materials. I'll come
Wait,
back.
I don't have enough materials. What? Hold on. Oh, I ran out of the other one though. I switched one for another. Okay, yeah, that's real. Okay. Hold on. What am I missing then? 10 pieces of raw metal. That's fine. Right.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Really?
Show me what you have for sale.
So, you have returned.
I wish he wouldn't have to say that every single time. Oh.
I'll get you something to work with.
Oh, that's perfect. You see, when you put a little effort in, you can achieve results. Now, go and fetch me the guard's equipment so I may begin my
It
work.
really is telling when this
I
is the
think
most
I'll tell
pleasant
Mason that
person
these
in
men
this
can
game.
haul their own shit up here. I've done enough running around as it is. If I came back here, I'd be tempted to invent a new alloy made out of your own damn blood.
Let's try and avoid that. His blood would only rot good metal.
No, Sybil, you're not supposed to be butthole too. Ah, unfortunate. Right. Okay. Right. Is ready to repair the... Take the guard's equipment to Mason. Inform Mason, the blacksmith, so I can do both of these at once. And then when I talk to him, I can do this third one. So that's all 3 of those at once. Then we go talk to Miranda, and hopefully she's nice. She won't be. I run through here. Kind of mad they made the gap that big and I can't run through there. Right. Hey, Mason.
I found your soldier's body.
Don't want to talk to you either.
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them bad.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Why are you being nice now?
Well, I suppose
Any other time you would help kill the survivors.
I know I said I wasn't going to pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so here, you have it.
I'm going.
Can I not do both at once? Do I have to talk to him again?
Tell your boys to go and see the blacksmith. He'll repair their armor and weapons now.
Finally, some good news. Great job. That fucking asshole has been refusing to help me if I won't go scouring for his raw materials all over the swamp, as if I was his slave.
Yeah, the nerve of some people, right?
Take this for your trouble.
I mean, how about instead of paying me, you just be a better
I'm
person? Is that an option? No? Okay. Well, let's check out the new gear anyway. Ooh. I mean, they look nice. They match the rest of my very weirdly pointy armor, right? What we got for upgrades? Resistance to ice. There's my so these just make my fire things stronger, right? Ooh. Oh, hold up. I don't know what I want yet, so we're gonna hold off on that because I haven't encountered any type of magical enemy yet, so I'm not sure. So we'll see, but for right now, they're already better. It doesn't look as good, but it's a better helmet, so we're just gonna have to manage. Yeah. I keep forgetting we have a crossbow. I just never use that crossbow. This one doesn't look any. Wait, spare daggers. Why am I? Wait. Have I been using? I've been using my spare daggers this whole time. I'm mad. Okay, fine. Ooh. We're gonna sell this, or we're gonna scrap this because it sucks and I don't want it. Scrap it. Can I scrap you for steel? Oh, steel. Yeah. Let's scrap that. Alright. Doubt we'll ever use it, but it's the best option we have right now, so we may as well hold on to that one. Train the greenhorn. Let's save first. And let's see if that unlocked any new feats for us. Combat, crafting. That's the one I wanted. Takes fewer ingredients to make other ingredients. Some of these are really good. Hold on. Craftsman. Okay, that's not as. I don't. Okay, hold on. I think this one's gonna be the look. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be alright. So we'll have that next level.
Look at this. My favorite fucking trouble.
Oh, why every single time? Why? Why constantly? Why did you think it was necessary to put it in every conversation? I'm sorry, I'm a little mad. Right.
About those
We'll be
sentry
okay.
guards. Your men can't afford to keep their thumbs in their asses.
Sure,
It's time
thank
to
you.
Teach them how to use those weapons.
Knock yourself out, Payblade. I'll go and shake him awake.
Oh, by train you mean I'm just gonna fight these guys? Okay, so by train them you mean murder. Okay. However you want to do it. I mean, you're in charge.
Perfect. Couldn't have done better. I reckon the lesson is gonna leave a few marks this time.
Leave a few. The achievement I got is called Just a Slaughter. You can't. I just got an achievement called Just a Slaughter. We killed those men. They're dead now. Moocow, good morning. How are you doing today? I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. This game is just. Maple, say hi to our friends. This game boggles my doggles, and it's nutty. You were doing some. Was it Mother 3? I believe. Hope you're doing well. Hey, I was right.
Why not? Let's go.
I'm not a fan of Earthbound, personally. So I don't know how I feel about Mother 3, but... I know that's an unpopular opinion. I've had people throw punches at me for saying that. Hey, I'm glad. This game has been very conflicting. I've been having, you know, sometimes a good time, sometimes a terrible time. So we're just, you know, yeah, we're doing our best. It's happy hour. Ellie's on my desk. She's purring and being a loaf and being sweet. I mean, yeah, these guys are the easiest thing we fought so far, so I'm just going to keep wailing on these guys for a while.
One last lesson.
And then consider getting something to eat, I'm not sure. Have you guys eaten? Each of you? Hope so. I mean, I'm trying to get out of the habit of complaining about games that I know people like, because, like, if I just say things I don't like about it and you like the game, that's not nice. Borderline rude. 1.5 hot dog. Yeah, I have at least another hot dog, you know, treat yourself. You deserve it. But I guess, like, there's a few things I don't like about it, but limited inventory space in any RPG really gets on my nerves. Because it's like, by the time you're halfway through the game, you've got so many key items on you, it's like, oh, I've got room for 1 healing potion. That sucks. That always bugs me. And some of the, status effects, that mushroom thing where it inverts your controls over and over again is just frustrating. Like you have to go all the way back into town to heal it, and your controls keep getting jumbled up, so going back into town is an issue. I hate it. I'm mad. Hey, sweetie. Like, yeah, I know a lot of people like it. It's always gotten on my nerves. But you know, I'm famously a snob about everything always. Crafty, good morning. How are you doing today, friend? Maple, say hi to Crafty. Oh, you just said hi, so she would have already waved. I can't see the OBS, so sorry. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I've been very happy about it. We finally hit 300 people. I'm still surprised we have 3 people, so that's just, I never thought that was going to happen. Okay. So... this axe is literally just called Life Reducer. I'd be mad, but I kind of like that. Let's save, because it has an option to give us steel. And I don't want to recycle it and have it not give us steel. Steel's very rare in this game. See, we didn't get steel, so now I'm going to load the game like a cheating weenie, because this game is often very unfair. So I'm going to cheat about it if it's going to make it that easy. You know, if you use them right, you know. Life Reducer. They rarely are that straightforward when they're being named, like Imperial Blade. Like, yeah, I guess. Life Reducer? Yeah. Honest. Steel? Hey, alright, we got some steel. Steel's very expensive. Alright. Stealthy. Actually, our current daggers, Crafty, our current daggers are named after you. And they're very nice. Oh, these could also give you steel. Let's do the same thing. I mean when I say steel is incredibly valuable.
Hey.
At least being sweet. Alright. Come on, let's see how this happens. Then we can do our other side quest thing. I mean, if they make it... If you can load and save the game this quickly... What, like, they had to have been expecting this, right? Like that you could just do this? Okay, 40%. We got a 40% chance of it working, and we just failed twice in a row, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. 3 for 3? Okay, that's 3 in a row. That's funny. But actually, now that you mention it, I should probably eat something eventually at some point too. At some point in the future. No, really? Are you sure? Why is this happening? Game, are you lying to me? Is it really 40%, or do you just want me to think it's 40%? There we go. By the magic of cheating. Perseverance. Determination. Hey! God. Moo Cow, I don't think you understand it. I'm a chonky boy. I'm a hefty gentleman. You have no idea. You ever see me sit down with a plate of 8 chili dogs and just... Oh God, it's disgusting, believe me. Or not 8 anymore. I'm not the strapping young lad I used to be. Used to be able to knock out 8. Now it's like 4 or 5, but I promise you, I still eat them like a wild animal. It's
You're not
horrifying.
You're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Well, I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat though.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'd like to speak with you.
Are you wounded?
What is it's such a rare occurrence for her to have a polite dialogue response.
Hey, I'm a mercenary.
I just try to enjoy it when it comes up.
And come back and see me when you're twisted in
Hi. I don't know, what am I gonna eat? There's food options. We're treating ourselves. Just, you know, life's short, just make all of them. How do you make them? Do you put them in a pan or do you boil them? Because some people boil them. If you keep them frozen, boiling them is about the only option you got, right? But if you thaw them out first, I'm a big fan of like cooking them in a pan, but getting like these like little burnt spots on the end. Like my favorite way to have a hot dog is with like black spots on it. Okay, what are we doing? I don't think I was paying attention actually. Hold on. Side quest. That didn't count for talking to her? So the polite dialogue option doesn't progress the side quest. I'm so mad. I hate this game so much. Fine.
Anything better to do than bother me?
Apparently not.
Hang on a sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed aide. You practice medicine, I presume?
Gotcha. I'm bougie as hell, so I just I prefer beef dogs, but like when you go camping and you cook a hot dog over a campfire, man, that is just one of the best tasting things you can have in for whatever reason. Campfire hot dogs. It's just next level, but short of that, yeah, I like charring them up in a pan for a little bit.
Hey, I might actually surprise you.
Really?
Yeah, like they're more expensive, but if you ever get them on sale, you can get them when they're not too bad. I've gotten packaged beef dogs for like $1 or $2. and they're just so much better. I've never had a turkey dog, but I'm a big fan of turkey bacon. Like, I'm a big fan of turkey bacon. I prefer turkey bacon over pork bacon. So I'd be willing to give them a shot. If you season them right, like, as long as you treat them like they're different things, like, don't compare a turkey burger to a beef burger, they're different products. But as long as you're not trying to compare, if you season a turkey burger right, it's still really tasty. Put some tomato on it, a little bit of Swiss, ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm no fucking herbalist and you know it. If you want to see what I can do, give me a shot.
Why does everyone in this game have to swear at each other?
You want me to handle it, or you don't, and you deal with it yourself.
Constantly, all the time, always.
I suppose I have nothing to lose. In fact,
Poor man. Eggo is literally the only waffle I like. I mean that. I hate waffles, but Eggo I love. It's just such a different thing. It's crispy and tasty, and waffles are chewy and bad. But I think that's a lot of people's problem when they're doing like turkey or vegetarian substitute. They compare it to the other that they know, and you're setting yourself up for failure that way. Enjoy it as its own thing. Like, people do meat substitutes when they're cooking vegetarian, and they're always bad. Just like, learn to enjoy mushrooms, spinach, eggs, cheese. You're gonna have a great time. Just like, you're trying to simulate meat, and that's just never gonna end well. Ellie, stop. But that's not exactly what you're talking about. But I've had that conversation with people before, very similar to this, like along the same vein, because it's like a turkey replacement, not for vegetarian, but for like people. It's healthier, right? Some people go for turkey burger. I'm of the opinion, you put a little bit of cheese, a little bit of tomato, you have a good time.
If I come across some elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
I'm starting, like, we're having this conversation, I'm starting to get real hungry, actually. Good luck. I believe in you. Man. I'm starting to get real hungry having food talk with you guys. I'm thinking about what I'm going to make for food. So hold on.
I'd like to see what you have to sell.
Oh, does she sell like healing potions and stuff? Because that would be amazing if she did. Oh! She sells tainted stuff for ridiculous amounts of money. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's very expensive. Can I sell anything? Do you buy those things? She would buy tainted steel. She doesn't buy tainted gemstones. Is that because she has only so much money, or is that just because she... Because she'll buy tainted bone, she'll buy tainted leather. Is this a matter of like her... I don't see her money anywhere. Or does she just specifically not take those? Does she sell tainted gemstones? She does not. Okay, that explains why. Alright, yeah, alright. Kind of want to sell some because they're so valuable. Like, that's 500 is obscene, but probably should hold on to it for stuff, right? I was hoping she'd sell me healing stuff if she's like the healer of this place. But she really just does give you components to craft stuff. Yeah, alright, well. Guard breaker. Was that it? Was that it, really? Oh, collect food. Gotcha. I could do that. I like that. I'm doing this. Guys, I'm the hero because I want to be the hero. I hate when my character is just so mean to everyone all the time. I want to be the good guy. That's why we're here. Let me be a good guy, please. Okay. I mean, I got some... I mean, I don't know how fancy I want to get about it. I've got some Tyson frozen chicken sandwich patties I can make. I've also got some just chicken breasts I could cook up and make into a really sandwich. Could make some mac and cheese. Does mac and cheese sound nice right now? I know it does. I wouldn't even have to hear you. It does. Alright. Hide completed quests. Hey. Collect food. Oh, that assistant's in the swamp. They're going to be dead by the time we get to them, because that's the theme. Every time someone goes in the swamp, they die before we can get to them. Is there any other time? I don't think there's any other time-dependent ones. So let's do that one like right now. Wait, it's not on the map anywhere. Hold on. Why? What? Any other time I was searching for someone, it actually showed me on the map where they were. This does not. Great Value mac and cheese. Yeah. I go for Great Value. It's just a different kind of mac and cheese. The reason I like it's not as cheesy. It's very creamy though, and I'm a big fan of that. I like the flavor, but it is not as cheesy going in. Like you gotta be mindful of that. I'm a huge fan of it. But actually, I was talking to Muka about that recently. They sell it for like, if you get it on sale, it's like 10 cents a box. It's just fantastic. Which is fair because like you also have to have like butter and milk on hand to make mac and cheese, so you don't want to spend all your money on the pasta. So they really aren't telling me where this person is in the marsh. Hold on. What if I do that? Oh. Well, that doesn't help either. Right. Well, leave it to Crafty. Crafty busting out a pasta emote when the time calls for it. Just, figure on the pasta button is what I'm saying. If you ever been in an emergency and you needed someone to post pasta, boy, do I got the person for you. It's very important. Okay, so hold on. Okay, that one has. Okay, so that person does have a 2 on them. So that's my captain, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, you're. I've come to associate with you. Anytime someone posts pasta, I look at him like Crafty was here. Okay, we got some rations. Hey, Captain.
Gods, these people are amateurs. This village is about as secure as your granny's underwear. Not a single watchman at his post. It's worse than I'd imagined.
God, now I'm a sudden craving for McDonald's French fries.
Good. I'm counting on you. Remember, if you screw this up, we'll all be joining the ranks of the Dead Walker army as soon as their scouts find this place.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. Or was that just food? Okay, yeah, that was just food. So where is this person in the swamp then? Is it really not going to show me on the map? Because that's kind of the reason why I have that option there to toggle that on and off. It shows me where stuff is. And it's done that for every other quest, so why not this one? Oh, I did take some sleep. I was wondering why I was starting to get dizzy. Yeah, I did take some sleeping pills, right? Right. Just me. I'll just have to get myself some more coffee. It'll be alright. Mac and cheese. Big fan of comfort food. Hold on. Okay, so that's gotta be them over there. Used to be a single room McDonald's stand. How'd that? Huh. I support that idea. I'm not sure if you ever played it. There's a old computer game called Sim Theme Park, or I think in the UK it was called Theme Park World. But in that game you could do food kiosks, and you could do a burger stand, and you could do specifically a fry stand that only sold fries. So you reminded me of that. I wonder if that's why they did it, or if it's just a happy coincidence. But one does exclusively fries. And then you got like a burger one, you got an ice cream one. You have a balloon one, but you can't eat those, even if you try really hard. They don't let you.
Why aren't the chrysalids attacking?
I was always expecting some DLC for that. It's a lot like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't want to throw any shade around, but I think it's a lot better. Because, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon gives you all the options, doesn't give you any of the charm. Where Sim Theme Park, you can zoom down and you can see just like kids vomiting on sidewalks, and you can send your janitors over there. You got guys in colorful dinosaur costumes dancing and entertaining. It's a lot more cartoony, whereas Roller Coaster Tycoon gives you all the mechanics and all the numbers. This one is just like instead of making a roller coaster, I've got like a park ride where it's just a drum with a giant monkey bongoing and people are just bouncing on it. I don't know. So it's just like the attractions and like the whole game itself had this air of like just funny, cartoony. You have people throwing up, people just dancing around the park. Whereas I think Roller Coaster Tycoon is probably a lot more accurate to an actual theme park, but this one was just like had a lot of charm that I liked. It's a nostalgic part of my brain. You can do different themes of park
Time to wake up.
for your theme park.
Heyman? Marana's assistant?
So I think you start out in like an Alice in Wonderland type one where there's like giant mushroom decorations you can throw around. There's like there's like it's not like a teacup, it's more like, you know that big wheel thing in carnivals that you spin around and around and around? One of those was a giant bug. Like there's like a lot of stuff like that.
Come on. We'll go back to the village. Marana will take care of you.
I mean, if you can get it working, I've been trying to get it functioning. It's just very difficult for whatever reason. It's been fighting me. Because I streamed it a long while back, but once there's certain park achievements like getting enough guests or getting enough money, and they give you these keys, and with enough keys you can unlock new themes, and really the whole game is like mostly the same. It's the same rides and everything, just like different themes, which is a little disappointing. So it's like not as fleshed out as I would have liked, but they also have a Halloween themed and a space theme, so it's like.
He followed without complaint. Never said a word.
If you do give it a try, let me know if you like it.
I'll take care of him.
I'm guessing most of the reason I like it is just nostalgia reasons, to be honest with you.
All of these refugees are in your
Spent so many hours playing that.
Please, I would like you to have this. It belonged to my husband.
What else? Oh, they made a
Put it to good use.
sequel called Theme Park Inc., which I've been struggling. I've been trying to figure out how to get to work because I really want to stream it, but I heard it's like the same but like more better stuff. So I'm really trying. God, that'd be really rad.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Okay, so we got something. What did we get? Got some boots. They don't look very nice. And I lose my magic resistance. Man, did you just give me some garbage boots? Is that what you did? What do my other boots look like? Hold on. Oh, that is after they've been buffed up. Hold on. What buff do we give them? That's after they've already been buffed. So these are slightly, but beads! Defoe, I agree. Good morning. How are you doing? So these are slightly better. And I mean slightly. Well, no, that's not fair either. That's +3. That nearly doubles them. Yeah. So I mean, steel's very hard to come by, very useful. Actually, you know what? These are nice boots. I like these boots. Beads! Yeah. You know, I was actually talking to Mook out here. We've been hanging out. He was just getting done with dinner. I've been thinking about what I wanted to have for food. Maple, say hi to Defoe. So I was getting hungry here too, but we're just playing a bad game and talking about food. Yeah, let's do that. Nice defense boost. Can scrap these. Commandos gauntlets. I believe in you, Mookau. You can eat as many hot dogs as you know, you put your heart to it. There's nothing you can't accomplish. Reach for the stars. These would supplement my fire attacks. Magic resistance. We've yet to bump into a magic creature yet, so I might be like, I don't know which of these is most useful. We haven't fought an ice creature, we haven't fought a magic creature. So either we're about to and I'm screwing up, or if I did that, it would be a waste. I don't know. Oh my god, chili cheese dogs are my favorite. I do that, and I dice up some onions and put those on top. I'm of the opinion that if you ever get done eating a chili dog and your breath doesn't stink, you didn't really eat a chili dog. That means you need to have another one. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So that's the thing though. Physical resistance. The game doesn't say if it just gives me a flat physical resistance while I have this weapon equipped or while I'm holding it. Because if I'm not holding it and it doesn't give me it, it'd be a waste to do this. But if it does give me it for just having it equipped, I don't know. And I hate that it doesn't tell me. If I don't know otherwise, I just... Wait, can I check that? Hold on, do I have stats? Resistance. Okay, hold on. Interruption resistance. Do I have just a flat out defense, or hold on? Yeah, there's interruption, poison, ice, dark, fire, regen. Where's my just... Hold on. Over here. Warrior skills, ranger skills, fire skills, consumables. Negative effects. What is happening? Damage. What is even going on? Oh, that is very important. Honestly, I'd go for both, but I also make terrible decisions. Okay, so we don't just have a defense stat then, right? Is that what we're looking at? Right. Right, apparently. Okay, sure, fine. Armor's 36%. I'm an idiot. It's right there. So... Getting more round. Thank you for that. It be like that. It's tough out there. Sometimes you gotta be a little round. A little extra padding to protect you from the cold reality around you. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, 36. We're gonna find out. When in doubt, you make a save and you find out. If the game's not gonna tell us, we're gonna find out ourselves. 36. So 39. It does in fact increase your defense even if you're not. That's a game changer. Okay, hold on. That's wildly helpful. Because I do not use the big sword. I use knives. But the defense enchantments on, like, the enchantments on the sword actually carry over. Defensively anyway, otherwise they don't. Okay, that is amazing. Okay. I feel kind of bad that we sold the ones that we sold, but we'll make up for it. It's fine. So let's see what kind of defensive options we have. None for this. None for that. So that is useless. And yes, I am going to sell it or scrap it. What about you? That just gives you plus 10 health. Oh my god, that's very good. I know Tainted Bones are super expensive though. Hold on. God, this would be a really nice weapon if it wasn't just one of the big swords. Okay, hold up. Resistance to fire. Resistance to fire might be nice. Tainted Bones though. Why is everything here Tainted Bones? Resistance to ice. More Tainted Bones, right? More Tainted Bones. Why though? Is there no just straight defense? Is that what we're looking at? I'll tell you what, those bones, those Tainted Bones be good at deflecting stuff. I say that all the time. Literally every day. One steel and one Tainted Bone. Because, like, hold on. I think she sells that, but it's like 3,000 money or something.
What can I do for you, Vulcan?
I'd like to see what you have to sell.
Let's see. 1,200. Well. I'm mad. Okay.
If you can't compete, you can't eat. And you know eat rhymes with sweet. And I'm gorgeous over here, boy. We honeybees over here.
Do be honeybees, though. Thank you, Defoe. I appreciate that. It's important to be reminded every once in a while. Okay, so... I removed it once I started doing them more at the beginning of streams. Apologize. Okay, we got continue to collect food for the refugees? Wait. So, this here is this one. The one not being checked off here is the entirety of this one. Is that weird for anyone else? Like, the last tick on this is completing this one. What? Then why is this even here? Oh my god. No worries. I appreciate you, friends. I mean, honestly, it's nice of you just to show up and say, hey, like, I'm very happy about that, but no worries. Oh, no, I just do them for free at the beginning of streams sometimes. I haven't done the last few days because I've been very, very sad, so I just haven't been doing that, but we'll likely do that again here soon. Take 5 healing potions to Miranda. Hold on. How many healing potions do I got? 4. Okay, well. I should be able to make some, right? make healing potions out of blood. You know all that blood we've been collecting? Guys, I found a purpose for it. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even know. What about you? Tainted blood. All that tainted blood we've been finding that I thought was completely useless. You make potions out of it. Oh, Christ. I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's just do that. Give her 5 and I'll have 5.
What can I do for you, Vulcan?
Every time she says that, I think about Star Trek.
Let's talk about your healing house. I found you a few health potions.
Hey, I'm glad. I'm looking forward to it. Nematody here actually crafted some earrings for a friend for a birthday party they were doing, and they agreed to post a picture about it in the Discord. I would not recommend this game. This is a terrible game. Do not play this game. I'm only saying that because I care about you as a friend. I hate this game. I've just invested enough time into it where I need to keep playing.
Here. I hope these will help cover.
I mean, if you like what you see, I mean, you can play it. I can't stop you, but I care about you, so I want to advise you against it.
Where can I find some food for you?
Sadly, there isn't much choice.
There are better games you could be playing.
You'll have to go look for it in the swamps, unless you want to bargain for it with a steward. Perhaps he will be more generous with a mercenary than with a simple apothecary.
Why am I glowing? I hate how that happens automatically. Like, look at this. Look how bad this makes everything look. What it does is when it turns nighttime, I start glowing. So you can see in the dark. And you have an option to turn it off for stealth reasons. But it happens automatically, so it's just, you're walking through the woods and all of a sudden you're just blinded by this glow. It's like a flashlight that automatically turns on when it gets dark. You might think it's a good idea, but it's a bad idea. Because then you would have to either, every time you turn off the light, expect all your flashlights to go on, or just leave the batteries out of them until you need them, in which case that's also stupid. I mean, it shouldn't be very difficult to tackle them. They're itty bitty. And while I don't know how tall you are, I gotta think you're bigger than them. I do love charms. Both Lucky and Bracelet. If you do start working on that, or selling some even, post about it in Discord. I'd like to buy some. And if anyone else wants to, I think they should have the opportunity. Because that'd be really cool. Give you a chance to like work on your art and get better at it and make something that you can be proud of, and gives the rest of us a chance to be proud and support you. So that's, everyone wins. What was I doing? Quest. Find food. So we really just need to find more food. Okay, I mean, yeah. That shouldn't be too bad, right? It doesn't show up on the map, though. Unless you're on the same area. I think if you're in the same area, it will. So let's try going to different spots. I mean, that's entirely up to you. I mean, no, I'm having ideas. I was thinking, I'm like, there's enough art people around the community where, like, if you find one you like, I'm sure someone would be happy to work with you about it. And then they would be your design. Yes. But you know, I always take things way too far. I get excited about ideas and I just get carried away. But yeah, go for it, Defoe. I just had a really weird moment. I just like left my body and I realized how wild it is that I've got like not just a person in chat. I've got multiple people here hanging out with me. That is so weird. You have no idea how long I've been without having any friends, and here I am just chatting with you guys like it's no big deal. That is wild. You guys are fantastic. Yep, and I become just a flashlight all of a sudden. I have no way of helping you with that. I got held behind in school just because I flat out refused to do anything. It would have been the easiest thing in the world. I just do not do things.
Can I have a look at your
Ever.
stock?
It's rough. Oh, you just sell healing potions. Joke's on you. I can make them. Although, let's sell some stuff. Sell some magic potions. Sell some traps. Never gonna use those. Crossbow bolts. I probably should hold on to. Alright. I am probably the worst at putting things off. Like, I could not imagine someone being worse at than I am about putting things off. And I mean that. So I wish I could help you. Coffee, I mean, you drink enough coffee, your body just refuses to ever sit down or lie down. You're always just standing and running around. Get stuff done. I don't know, I've always been bad at that. I've heard that having someone to do things with helps, like with working out. Oftentimes you end up like really not wanting to, and then you don't. But that's how I've heard people do like workout buddies, like you and them work out together. And that way, if anyone puts it off and they don't do their part, you can make them feel bad about it. So you're always keeping each other in check. That sounds like a great idea. That's a nice way to look at it. I'm of the opinion that past me is just my arch nemesis. Past me is my biggest enemy. Just ruins everything. But it's such a nice feeling when you do get stuff done though, isn't it? So where is this food at? Hold on, did I not mark that on my thing? It's always so nice when you get some stuff done. I don't like to broadcast this because I'm very, very embarrassed about my own personal projects, but I write stuff. And I'm really bad at that because I'll look at a page and be like, I know exactly what I want to put on there, but I don't know how to start. And like, I'll do it later because I'll let future me figure out what words to put down there. Like I can't be bothered to figure out which words next. So it's like, I really just have to make yourself do it. And once you do and you get started, like at least for me, once I get started, it just happens like fluidly, easily. But it's daunting because it's like depending on what you need to do. At least for me, if it's a personal project, or because in my head it's so much better, and I don't know how to make it in real life as good as it is in my mind, and I just get flustered and I can't make that first step. So what is happening here? Hold on. Oh, did I not click? I didn't click the. It's fine. We're gonna forgive ourselves. It's fine. We had You know, I know it's funny. Look at that. So the eye indicates that this one is toggled on, so we can find this one on the map. This one's off. This one, collect food for the dispensary. This one, collect food for the refugees. With this one toggled on, it did not show us where the food was. This one shows us where the food is. This one that says collect food. Fine. See, I don't know. I've had mental health issues for as long as I can remember. It's just, this is how I am. I'm aware. I remind myself that it's very once I get started, it's so much easier to keep going. So sometimes I don't want to say like, I mean, it's very unhealthy. Never use me as a role model. But whenever I used to take those sleeping pills or whatever medication to make my brain shut off, it was a lot easier just to start stuff. So we're stealing. Hold on. I need a moment. Collect food for the dispensary. Collect food for the dispensary. We're in the dispensary. I'm losing my mind.
That should be enough food. We'll see what Miranda says when we get back to the healing house.
Was that the only option? Because that was the only spot that appeared on the map. If there was a good was the only option for this side quest to steal food from the dispensary and to give to the dispensary? Was that what I'm required to do? I will destroy you, game. Fire and brimstone. I'm terrible at putting things off, though. I'm not a good. I would not be able to help you with that. I just know it's always nice when you finally do get around to doing stuff. Ellie says she doesn't understand because she's a cat and she doesn't have those kind of feelings, but she also believes in you and knows that you're capable. And I think that's really sweet of her to say. Oh, Nematode being wise. Sage-like even. I've said this for years, Nematode. Smart. Incredibly supportive. Hey.
Here. I got those ingredients you wanted. And some things to eat as well.
This is very generous of you. I promise you this will save many lives.
What is the point?
I promise you it won't, because I stole it.
Perfect. Then I can begin passing all this out among the refugees.
Hey.
Here. This is to thank you for your efforts.
Thanks. You've got everything you need, I think.
Thank you for your help. But don't fool yourself. With all of these refugees, I never have everything we need. If you ever have any extra food or ingredients, I'd be happy to buy them from you.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll take my leave. See you later.
1,000 experience and an axe of some description. Oh, that's all the side quests. Alright, let's go find that werebeast. I don't know. For me, it's a matter of just like, I get so excited about projects, and in my head, they're so amazing. And making that first step, if you ever seen anyone make anything, the first step is like, it's really nothing. It's like if you ever see someone paint, that first brush stroke doesn't look like anything. But if you look at the end, like, it's just so hard to make that first step. It's, yeah. Hard to work on a project when, yeah, it's just, you don't know what you need to do to get there. So you just don't. I dwell on like what I need to do. I try to figure out what the steps are, and I focus so hard on that I don't bother making any steps because I'm worried I'm not going to make the right ones. Like I'm so like writing as an example. Ellie, I'm so worried I'll pick the wrong words. I think on it, and I just don't put down any words. Stop. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta find the werebeast. It is nighttime though, so it would be in our best interest to wait until morning. Because the forest out at night is very not ideal. So we're gonna rest. And I'm gonna think about what I want to eat after stream. Hey Buffalo. Mac and cheese maybe? Question mark? Don't know what else I got. Food options. All day out there. Not sure how fast time passes, but relatively quickly, so we do need to not be slow about it, but we should have a good bit of time. Without knowing how long this is going to take, I gotta think we'll be alright. Oh, my brain is my biggest enemy. It's rough because without your brain, there's no you without your brain. You are like, your brain is you. You are your brain. But it also causes like every single one of my problems. So it's rough. So I mean, like, yeah, you just do the best you can. Your brain has you do dumb stuff and it makes things difficult for you, but you know, maybe that means you get to learn stuff from it, right? I'm sure if I, oh god, I need to do more writing. I just now realized I'm like, I've been putting that off too. Like, god, yeah. Get to a point one day where I stop doing that. Just you in constant struggle with your brain for the rest of your life. That's what being alive is like. That's what that's all about. Ourselves a werebeast. There's enough monsters out here. We're probably going to bump into something. So let's just be mindful about that. As far as I know, this mission isn't time dependent because we've had this as a mission for a few days now, at least. So if we need to be careful on our way through here, kill some enemies, we can stand to be slow and careful. Yeah. And me, I don't even have a license, so that's unfortunate. I just walk everywhere. It takes forever, and I often get splashed by mud puddles. Which isn't a metaphor, that literally happens all the time. Used to be. I don't leave my house. I haven't left my house in a long time, but that used to be the case. People are awful. You ever notice how bad people are? How just terrible people are all the time? I'm sure you've noticed. I go to walk across the crosswalk and I've got the right of way. It's the walk signal. People be turning their cars into me. I'm in the middle of the crosswalk. I shouldn't have to jump out of the way. Part of me wanted to just stand there so they would hit me and have to deal with the consequences. But at the time, I wanted to be alive, so... Right. Did not do that. Oh, one time I did it, though. I was getting off work. That was back when I worked at McDonald's. I had a 32-ounce plastic cup of orange Hi-C. I did hit someone's car with it, though, when they about turned into me. Whack! That was funny. Enjoyed that. That is a humanoid shape over there. So, alright. I was wondering if we could go around. Hey, buddy. Oh, this is where all those vines come from. I didn't think there was a source of all of them. I thought it was just part of the wildlife. You are so much bigger than you looked like a second ago. It really depends on where you're dealing with them at. That makes all the difference in the world. What environment? What's the setting?
You don't look much like a good luck charm, you ugly fuck.
Good luck charm? What does that mean? Has nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, people are terrible. People are just disgusting and bad, and yeah. I'm sorry. It depends on where that's happening at. Time slows down while you act normally. What? Okay. I'm sorry, friend. Like, I don't know. It depends on the situation, like where you're experiencing that at. Because, like, school or work or the grocery store, it depends wildly. But that's really messed up. I'm sorry. People suck. I've been, at a certain point in my life, I really don't care what people say to me anymore. I don't know. It's very upsetting, and you shouldn't have to deal with that. But I think I myself have stopped being bothered by it a long time ago, and I couldn't tell you how I managed. It happened so long. I'm tired. I've gotten used to it. It's fine. It doesn't really affect me. So I don't know what to tell you. Wish I could give meaningful advice. Mostly I would just say my advice would revolve around, like, ways to avoid having to interact with those people, but like I said, unless it depends on the situation where you're having to interact with them. Or inversely, like I said, depending on the situation, finding someone to follow them home and break their windshield, which is another option. Legally I can't tell you should do that, but it is an option. I'm just saying, you got different avenues here. I don't want to have to, I don't want to be weird about it and ask where you live. But if you ever need somebody to show up and, like, break a windshield, I'm not saying I would do that legally, but if you asked, I wouldn't necessarily say no. You got friends out here. Have people on these mean streets gunning for you. Ooh. I'm going to assume they're teenagers because the worst people are teenagers. And I'm not going to say I would be down to intimidate a teenager, but I probably would. I mean, honestly, just, you wouldn't even need to ask very hard. That sounds like a nice time. But the best option is usually just to avoid these people. It sucks because you shouldn't have to, but the whole world is just people like that, so it's just like you avoid people. You avoid people as well as you can. Oh yeah, hold on. I actually have an audio alert for this exact situation. Late 30s, Jesus Christ. So where are you interacting with these people then? Where they're in their 30s and they're harassing you? Is it a job? Is it school? Because that seems odd too. I mean, I don't know. How old are people when they go to school? Hold on. My chat's still loading. There we go. Took a while, but I'd like to think it's worth it. All I'm saying is I'm depressed. I don't care what happens to me. Throw me in prison. Alright, yeah, I don't care. I'll assault somebody. Legally, I'm joking, but I will assault somebody. Joking. But I will. As a joke. Wink. Okay. What are we doing? I leveled up, it does nothing for me? Right. All of my feats. Okay, so the thing about this game, it gives you combat feats. There's 1 feat per item. So I've already used my dagger feat. So now I can't, there's no other combat feats for me. There's 1 feat per weapon. That's stupid. My daggers get a +2 chance on critical. That's the only dagger feat. Thank you. Alright, cool, good. Over Discord, just be banning people. Just be boop, ban. I ban a lot of people. People look at me funny. I don't need that in my life. You know how many more better people there are in the world? Nah, you had your chance. I am quick to ban people. I don't care anymore. I only got time for positive influences in my life. Okay, but help with them, because you don't have to help those people. And outside of having to help them, I don't see why you couldn't ban them, because then they just wouldn't be able to interact with you. So I'm just wondering why you were in a situation where you had to interact with them, because if you didn't have to, you could just ban them. Finding items. Wait. Is it crafting? I think it was crafting. Hold on. Manufacturer? That's the one I wanted. No, I mean, you should be able just to block them, personally, shouldn't you? I'm very confused. All the time, always. Just, not just right now, I'm just always confused. I love how the game consistently just gives you more exploding traps as if I'm actually using them. I'm not. Oh, what are you? Axe. any defense to the... No, probably not. Yeah, probably not. That's a weapon. I mean, some of these had defensive options, didn't they? Yeah, like, they do have the option. So what's that? Plus 4% defense, 3% defense. Tainted leather. Oh, max health, that's the one we wanted. Okay, yeah, that's why. We needed that, and we needed, like... We just need tainted bones for stuff. Unfortunately. Because we don't have many. Alright. Wait. Resistance to... Okay, so these ones we really don't need. If we bump into any fire or ice enemies, I guess, but as of right now, we haven't found any fire or ice enemies. We have enough money for steel. If we don't make steel ourselves, we can just do that. One more tainted bone. I mean, yeah, like, I understand you're a kind person and all, but like that's the rough thing about being a person, I suppose. Just because you're wanting to be a kind person, people aren't going to return that kindness necessarily, and oftentimes they won't. So it's just something you need to learn, that like some people, as mean as it is to say, some people aren't deserving of your kindness. I mean, you know me, I like to think I'm a pretty accepting, nice person. I'll be nice to anybody, but if you give me a reason not to be, cut people out immediately. Nah. Life's too short. Give everyone kindness, but you know, also you gotta be able to take care of yourself. If you let people mistreat you like that, you know, you're not being kind to you. Gotcha. I was under the impression you should just be able to block people. Out of sight, out of mind. The fact that you said literally there took me a second. That's awful. I'm sorry, friend. People are terrible. Tell you what, I'm working on... We're gonna buy an old, like an old Motel 6 or something. It doesn't have to be a Motel 6. But one of those old, like, hotel buildings with the hallways with the really awful looking carpet. And me and all of my friends who need a place to stay, we're just gonna live there. I think it's a great idea. It's got like, they've got like 200 bedrooms, so you're not, I mean, you have as many friends as you want over. There's a breakfast area. Some of them have a pool in them. Oh man, have a great time. But yeah, if you guys want to stop by, or if you want to live there, I don't care. Bring your pets. It's not an easy place to live. Rent free, so you know, all that expendable income. There you go. That's the ultimate goal. No, but dealing with people like that is really just a matter of figuring out the best way to avoid them. And like, I don't swim, but I thought that'd be a nice addition, right? Yeah, we have a pool, we've got like a kitchen area. Oh man, I was telling Defoe about this actually. I mean, yeah, I don't think we can find a motel that's like in the middle of the woods. So it really just depends, like, it depends because, like, off the grid is appealing, but I wouldn't be able to help people that way. Everyone would still need to be able to take care of themselves. If we had a motel, I feel like I would be doing a nice thing for my friends, because it's like, here's a free place to stay with a pool, and, you know, and there's a lot of people who are in great living situations. I would like to offer people that, but it's not ever going to happen. But I've always fantasized about acquiring a motel or something and giving people who need a place to stay a place to stay. I did not know that about you. I can't swim, but the pool is definitely a bonus. Really? Well, I'm stuck. So that's not nice. Ouch. Can I just run away? Ooh, he bugging. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Got him. Oh, roof garden mandatory. You can't have that much roof space and not have a garden on it. That's just not possible. We have to have a roof garden, we have to have a water tank to collect rainwater. Very important. Oh man, if we're going, oh hold on, if we're going for like a, I mean, if we're going for a whole like motel situation, we could like, I mean, that'd be some amount of money anyway. We could solar panel.
This is horrible.
Some companies will install solar panels for you for free just to generate extra money.
Sybil, do not do that. I know this woman.
Get some power.
She's not here by accident. She is a witch.
And then vegetables.
If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
I've never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage, whatever their crimes may be. This woman doesn't look like a dead walker.
I'm a big fan of gardening. I love, I mean, it's just a nice relaxing way to spend some time, and it's like rewarding. Yeah, we absolutely need a roof garden. But no, solar panel, like electricity and stuff, because like rent free, but you know, electricity and stuff is still a situation, right?
No, you.
But that would resolve that. It's like living off the grid. We'd be able to take care of ourselves, but you know, self-sufficient. The whole point is to be able to give my friends a nice place to stay. They really decided that she needed to be designed that way. They really chose to make her look like that. Oh Christ.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you died back in that cell, you sick bitch!
Wait. If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I don't need to answer you. You're the one who'd better talk, or your last meal will be your own tongue.
Character. That's a change.
I mean, if you want to sing to the plants, I hear that makes them grow better.
Clear thinking.
And it sounds like you'd enjoy it, so that's a win-win.
You're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that
Can I just...
mock if you like.
I don't want to... I don't like that you're making me have to do it. Okay. I just skip.
You have your.
I think I'm about done playing this game. Really? You felt this was all necessary? Oh my god. That's fine. I'm glad I decided to try this game. There's a lot of very poor choices going on here. I think that about does it. Actually, it's disappointing, but there's always other games to try. Next time we'll try Bloodspear. I've heard that one's really good. So I'll try new games. This one though, yeah, like, nice for the plant, nice for you. We gotta figure out what we're gonna be growing though. Tomato plants are necessary. We gotta have tomato plants. If you've never grown tomato plants, they smell really nice too. Got some beans, cucumber, carrots. Let's have a nice time. Peppers, big fan of peppers. Oh, it's adorable. Thank you. Yeah, but I've heard such good things. And Bloodspear was free. Bloodspear won like all these awards, and I've heard it's a really good game and it's free. So like money doesn't. It's not. Might not be like that. Might not be the norm, but I mean, it's still like I was expecting really good things from this game. That's too bad. Because it was promoted as like this game was like, yeah, you're in a world that's kind of like Dark Souls, and it's like you have these fire powers to fight these ice monsters, but the more you use them, it like corrupts you, and you're not meant to want to do that. I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. You get you can either level up your fire powers, or you can level up your human fighting powers. And that all sounded great. Fortunately for you, no matter how badly you sing, plants don't seem to mind. They're just happy to spend time with you.
Hi.
Come here, sweetie. Hi. Who's she purring? God, I don't want to sign off because I've been enjoying your guys' company so much. Like I said, I've been having a few. God, what are we? It's closing in on 940 days. Yeah, it's been a rough. What day is it? Oh God, hold on. 5 days. In 5 days, it'll be 31 months. Yeah, so a really rough, almost 31 months. But hanging out with you guys makes me forget about things. Just, you know, it's just, you know, you're all fantastic. You make this whole thing a lot easier for me. Although it is getting very late, and for those of you who need to sleep, I'm not sure what your schedules are like, but get some rest. If you haven't eaten, do that. Stay hydrated. Be kind to yourself, even if you don't want to. Do it anyway. Leafs. Yeah. I've always used leafs because leaves is like, that's not right. That shouldn't be right because it doesn't. Leaf doesn't pluralize like that. But yeah, I think it's F. But anywho, I appreciate you guys. With any luck, I'll see you around. Keep the flame burning. For what reason? I'm gonna go give them their food and I'm gonna go get my food. Why another hour? I don't understand. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go give them their food, and I'll likely be on Discord a little bit if any of you wants to message me. Love you too, Moo Cow. You're a good friend. I love each of you, and you know, I'll make it weird. I don't care. I'll say it anyway. I do. Yeah, my life is better with you guys in it. So thank you. I will see you around. Take care of yourselves. I'll likely be in Discord a bit, but you know, I don't want to play any more of that game, and it is time for them to eat. By like, I'm 11 minutes late actually. I feel bad. Appreciate it, guys. I will see you around. Nematode, Defoe, Moocow, Craffy. Craffy's really good at just lurking. I'm getting distracted. Right. I'll see you guys later. Ooh. Right.